I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat.
Hey folks, Cody at Jaggyroad Films here. Scott of A2A Simulations asked me to produce a video of the new Piper Cub. I'm going to be showing you some of the features that have never been seen before in Flight Simulator. So without further ado, let's get to it. A list of all the features would take up a considerable amount of time for a video. However, I want to show a few features that will totally change your simming experience. Hopefully, after watching this video, you will have a greater appreciation for what I feel is one of the most interesting products ever created for Flight Simulator. It's ironic that A2A's largest advancement in their technology comes wrapped in a little Piper Cub. So how do you Accusim a Piper Cub? To answer that, you have to ask yourself why so many veteran pilots hold the Piper Cub in such high regard. While so many aircraft are descendants of the Cub, you cannot compare a Cessna 172, a Diamond Katana, or even a Super Cub to the stick and rudder experience of a J3. The Cub is easy to fly, but it's challenging to fly well. This was why the military chose to use the Piper Cub as a trainer. This aircraft will remind you of the fundamentals of flight. This intimate experience is what A2A and Accusim brought to the table for this aircraft. While the Cub has gauges, the Accusim environment allows you to become one with the aircraft and fly by feel alone. You will have experiences that you will get nowhere else. With the new flight dynamics of this aircraft, you will experience spins, hand starting, new ground and water physics, death-defying stalls, extreme engine modeling, and the ability to test your pilot skills against a responsive passenger. This is but a taste of what it offers. Enough talking about it. Let's show you. Alright, so we're at Wrangell Seaplane Base up in Alaska. We got the J3 with the floats, the engine's on. If you've been paying attention, the J3's been rocking back and forth in the water. Accusim physics have been applied to all variations of the Cub, including the float version. Looks like we have about an 8-knot wind, so the plane's rocking back and forth. Now we're going to lower the water rudder and do a quick instrument check to make sure everything's okay. Remember, this is an Accusim plane. Pull the stick back to get effective use of the rudder and advance the throttle. Gonna go ahead and taxi on out so we can take off. Once again, take notice of the water physics. The Tundra wheel, ski, and regular wheeled version also have their own physics for various ground operations, so you will notice, for example, it will act differently on the ground on a grass runway versus just rough terrain. Alright, we're ready for takeoff. Now we lift the water rudder and advance to full throttle. We want to have the stick full back, which will get us on the step. This is a further implementation of Accusim for the float version of this aircraft. These physics have been completely redone, which will give users a much more enjoyable experience when operating on water. We haven't talked much about passenger on board. This feature allows you to fly with an intelligent, responsive passenger that will challenge your piloting skills. Let's introduce Heidi.
Hi.
Heidi has various personalities, from silent, calm, nervous to fun. We're going to select nervous.
Why is it so hot in here?
Heidi, like a real passenger, is affected by the environment inside the cabin of the aircraft. She said she's warm, so we're going to crack the window open a little bit to cool her down.
Thank you.
Let's just open the door.
Oh my god, we're going to die!
Whoops, forgot I was flying with Heidi's nervous personality. Heidi will give you an experience you've never seen in Flight Simulator before. She'll spot out traffic for you, she'll talk, she has various personalities, she'll even comment on your bad landings. Heidi brings a level of immersiveness that simmers have been waiting for a long time. The A2A Simulations Piper Cub includes the third generation of combustion engine technology in Accusim, including moving parts that wear down, prop overspeed, and engine and airframe physics that actually shake your aircraft. Accusim gives simmers a reason to fly different Cub modifications for different environments. Let's find a spot where we can put the Tundra tire version down. Now that's Accusim physics, baby. Even though this aircraft is used worldwide to train pilots,
You've done this before?
when she spins, she has a bite.
Oh my god.
To hear more about these and other interesting features of the Piper Cub, head to www.A2A Simulations.com.